U-matic.
We're proud to be associated with this event. What a message. But what about our message, this event? This signal is being beamed from here straight up to a satellite 22,300 miles above the equator and bounced back down to locations in the US. And how about this? Remember, Arthur Clarke said we could do anything we want in communication today. Well, you will see at the Satellite Theater in the World Congress Center a six-nation simulcast by satellite linked together for this centennial, a communications first. But we, you and us, need to communicate better and faster. What if a system were in place so that we could send this centennial celebration message up to a satellite and down again to every bottling plant in North America? That's what the spirit of discovery is all about. We said we were looking into the future, but the future is really no further than just a few months. The Coca-Cola network, a state-of-the-art satellite communication system, is already being developed and will be in place by the end of this year. So that by the end of this year, just think of this, we can send the signal from a meeting like this live to your plants. You can videotape the signal for future use, and you can have hard copy transmission of data. Is this important? You bet it is. How many times in the past months and years have we talked about improving our communications? Instant advanced communications is an essential part of fast-moving market strategy. The Coca-Cola network is a major step forward. But what about communications with consumers? Consumers today have a higher level of skepticism, and we must be more targeted in our messages. It also means we have a challenge to deliver messages faster and better that ideally should be informative, entertaining, and intrusive. What we need, it's a new discovery, new technology, new styles. Let's let our imagination fly. Let's think sideways. What if we created a new personality, a sort of electronic Johnny Carson? Let's listen to a recent commentary on CBS News.
Well, it is 20 minutes before the hour. You're going to meet, well, I'm not sure what you're going to meet, but there's never been a television spokesman quite like this fellow named Max Headroom, and you will be seeing a lot of him in an eye-catching new series of Coke commercials. He is British, actually. Barbara Lippert is following advertising for us and for Adweek magazine, and you're here to talk about Max Headroom, who is one of the oddest characters we've seen in quite some time.
Yes, I would say so. Yeah, he is very strange, and he's really a computer copy of a head in a box that's very hard to describe. You have to see him in action, so probably the best thing is just to take a look at one of the new Coke commercials that will introduce Max to network television next week.
Hello, Max.
Hi, this is Max Headroom, and I'm heading your way, so keep watching. That's all I can tell you. Catch me later. No, catch me now. Catch the way.
Okay.
He really is TV's ultimate talking head, and he's so strange, so hypnotic, so arresting, so dare I say now, that both Coke and Pepsi wanted him as an endorser. But Coke got there first, which was a very good thing for its problem child of last year, New Coke. Now, New Coke is going against the same audience of young kids that loves Pepsi's technology and humor and satire in its commercials. Now, Pepsi calls itself the choice of a new generation, but no one on TV is more new wave than Max. And Max's personality is really warped from all of his time as a TV host and media celebrity.
I can understand that.
And we will see that in this next Coke spot.
Hi, Max Headroom here with... Is this my guest? I heard you were big time in the old pop biz. Well, I'm going to take that as a no comment. So, nitty-gritty time. What I'm talking about, and you're not, is that more people prefer the new, refreshing taste of Coke over Pepsi. Sweating? It's true. More people are, as we Cokeologists say, catching the wave. Catch it if you can. Catch the wave. Coke.
But I must say that it is ironic that most Americans will meet Max as Mr. Coke when he was conceived to be a complete satire on advertising and network television.
We saw the guy who plays that, Edison Carter, who's actually a very normal-looking person, but Max Headroom is extremely odd. How did they get that look?
Well, it's not really a computer. It's a Canadian actor who plays both people. He sits for 5 hours.
Between a computer and
he
a
sits
Canadian
for 5 hours. Yes, yeah, both see. And they rubberize his face and his head. They give him contact lenses. They film that. They run that tape through a computer, and they distort the image and the voice. And they do that stutter that he has, that tick, and then they make the visual tick the same way. But there's no doubt he's going to be a big star here. Coke has a lot planned. They're going to have posters and billboards. The book is on the bestseller list in England. He's a cult figure there. And the Max Headroom T-shirt outsells the Madonna T-shirt in England.
Now, see, you and I were talking about that hour program, which I liked a lot.
It was brilliant,
and it
visionary
ended
television.
where the story continues, and it just didn't continue.
There's talk of a network here picking up Max Headroom, and I hope so. We haven't seen anything like it.
We believe that this method permits us to be very precise. It is entertaining, it is informative, and extremely intrusive to a catch-the-wave audience. Look how it can be used.
What's that?
Looks like a cross-hatch generator.
This is a Max Headroom.
Max Headroom?
Ah, Cokeologists.
He sees us.
Where there's a wave, there's a Coke.
I like him.
Join the club. You know, more people prefer the new taste of Coke over Pepsi.
Let's take him home.
Good idea.
So you
Pepsi drinkers, now's your chance. Become a Cokeologist. Catch the wave. Oh!
Where'd you get that thing? Hold it. Ready? Blast off.
Enter Kita. And this is Max Headroom. Hi. Ah, a new Cokeologist. Welcome.
He can see us.
Where there's a wave, there's a Coke.
It's okay.
Okay. It's great. More people prefer the new refreshing taste of Coke over Pepsi. It's true.
What are you watching?
An educational program. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Catch the wave. Coke.
So I think that we can agree that there will be some interesting developments in our future communications.
U-matic.